So EA have released the MLS and the Saudi League Cup. Now, all you have to do is win 5 games, play 5 games, and then the other 2 will be ticked off, and you get yourselves all of these rewards, plus a +1 team of the season upgrade to 94, 5-star, 5-star, and it's the exact same thing here with, of course, the Saudi Cup. Now, here's where the kind of like trick can be. You see underneath my camera, we need to have at least 2 MLS players, 2 Argentinian players in that one, and we need 2 Portuguese players and 2 Saudi players in that one. Not only that, it's first 2, so the first person to score wins. You have 20 games of the Saudi, 20 games of the MLS. They are separate. They do not go together. You can't complete them at the same time. So with that in mind, we have already got ourselves our cup team, and we are going to go have a look at it. And we are then going to go talk about what we can do to basically make it better or improve it. So as you can see here, this is the cup team. We tick off all the requirements apart from max 93, so I can definitely improve it. Also, I need to get myself Argentinian players on, and of course, the MLS. So you could go Argentinian lowest, and basically just stick one of these players on, but make sure they're not bronzes because that won't work. So if you're wondering why it won't let you submit or won't play, because bronzes don't work, so make sure you can use a silver when possible. And then MLS is going to be the exact same thing. Now, if you wanted to, you could use an MLS Argentinian player, essentially. But we need 2 from there. So we got ourselves 1. You can see there we are missing out our Argentinians, which I'm over. That's that done. And then we are going to go ahead and work on the team. So let me just go and sort this out, and I'll sort the team out as well as the best as I possibly can. So you can see there the team has changed dramatically. I could even go a bit higher. I've only got 89 rated out of a 93 rated team. But we need to do, it doesn't really matter, it's first 2. Now, remember, whoever scores first, the game will automatically end, no matter what you do. So if you have kickoff, normally you're in an advantage. If you don't have kickoff, don't panic. We're going to go through some scenarios in this gameplay now. And like I say, you need to do 5 for the MLS and then 5 for the Saudi League afterwards. You need to win those. Just do what I did with the first team and just put them on the bench as silvers if you have them. If not, and you haven't got any good players, just put them on the bench anyway. And we are just going to go straight away. Now, we should be playing people who are also doing the same cup. So we've got ourselves the kickoff here. So that means we have, quote-unquote, the advantage. So we just need to make sure that we're making the right passes, not rushing the play. If he comes out here, don't be scared to go back. And it is all about composure. That's going to be the best way to take advantage of this. You see there's a very good tackle, but it ends up being a foul. Now, I could take this quickly, but I'm probably going to lose the ball. So I'm going to take my time here. And then we are going to go ahead and make sure we got a decent set-piece player on the ball. And then we are going to send players on a run, open up the space, and then we are going to play it over to Ruud Gullit there. And we're just using anything and everything to our advantage when possible. So again, just taking our time, looking for the space. Get Adama in, into Dembele, into the finesse, and there's our goal. But he's trying to pause it and quit it. And as you can see there, he's going to go ahead and quit. It should be first 2 anyway, so it won't make a difference. And then we have our first win. Now, as long as you just be as calm and composed like I am, you're going to fly through these anyway. I don't know why, because you can see literally where my camera is. Where is it? Right here. It says first. That's first 2. So it should be first person to score wins. Now, the other thing, as you may have noticed, and this is where the mistake comes in, you are playing against the Saudi League, as it says, so you're basically playing against each other. But make sure you're doing the correct cut for whatever team require you have. I know it is already capped up, but I can see people going, oh, I did this, but it didn't count towards it. So just do this. We're going to go into one more game. We're going to explain in case we don't have kickoff. If we do, we'll still explain what to do anyway. So here is our opponent's team. A very, very strong team. I could have used Ronaldo, actually. Didn't even think about that. And we've got kickoff again, so no worries. But let's just pretend we didn't have kickoff. We're going to give him kickoff, right? We're going to give it straight to him. And we are basically waiting for our team to set up. And once they are, we are not going to run into any tackles when possible. We are going to take our time. Now, this won't guarantee you're going to get a win. Of course, we are playing and talking at the same time. But you see that he's made a mistake. He's already forced the pass, so we weren't basically rushing up to him, trying to make a tackle. And what we are doing different to him is we're barely sprinting. We're looking for the spaces ourselves, waiting to get them, and then playing the ball into the space. Good defense by him. Got us on the offside trap. But again, we can explain how to defend. And as you can see here, we're just taking our time, waiting for him to make a mistake. He's forced it into a bad ball. For some reason, that's actually gone in perfectly. And we have got very, very lucky not to concede there. Like I say, things will go against you that you just can't control. But in any motives there, I didn't lose my composure. I kept cool, calm, and collective. And we're just looking for the space. That's all we're doing right now. Make a bad pass, not a problem. Back to my defense. Don't drag anybody out. We're going to mark the space just like we are here. And then we are going to wait for him to make a mistake himself, or essentially stop the goal, or if he does score, he does score, as he makes a bad pass, and we manage to get ourselves a ball here. Now we can go for the counter-attack, so we're going to use Mike on here to drive through, Try not to lose it when possible. Play it into Bruno Guimaraes. Back into my Mason Mount Evo. Wait for him to make that mistake, which he did. Bit of skill, and then we obviously do a green time ourselves. But you can see there, that's how you want to play. Take your time. And as you can see there, it is first two, but for some reason, it's not working. So I guess it's first to 2 goals, maybe. Maybe I didn't see that, but at least you can see again. So some people will quit, some people won't. We didn't get the interception there, no problem. So what we can do is just wait for him to make a mistake. If he does, we made a mistake ourselves. We're going to make sure we defend well. And we get ourselves a very good tackle. Again, not panicking, not dragging players out of position. Taking our time. And then we get ourselves a ball in here. That was a terrible touch. We get away with it, though. Again, bad pass. And that reason why that pass was so bad was because I rushed it. If I just took my time there, we could have probably had another goal. We'll probably get it here now. Again, send Dembele on a run. Lovely little move. Goalkeeper comes out, and there's our next goal. And it looks like it's first to 2 goals, and the game has ended, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So that's exactly how you want to play. I know I make it look probably easier than it is, but all you need to do is just take your time. Don't rush. Don't be stressed if you guys go to attack or anything like that. Just do it one step at a time, and you're going to fly through this. Any questions, please let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one.